Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's been a bit. We're back here. OSCC race number 7 of season 7. So glad to be back in the booth here. My name's Jonathan Salos. Today I'm joined by
Austin Barnett.
Raiden Korioth.
Jeff Daniels.
All right, dude.
we got us 4 in the booth. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm really excited. Like I said, I think the last one we did was Riverside Race 4. So
Yeah,
skipped a
OSCC
couple.
headquarters got bombed.
Yeah,
I was playing a gig. I was not injured.
but we're back here at Dega. Really excited. We have, I think, 20. I'll have to see in a sec. 20. Yeah, 25, 26 cars. Kyle Watts took the pole just over Harry Crawford. And while they are making their way around to the green flag, I actually want to ask you guys real quick, who is your pick for tonight? Start off with Austin, I guess. Go ahead. What's your pick for tonight? Or who?
I gotta go with Colby Brown. I had nothing really on him. I just like his paint scheme. I hope to see it in doing burnouts at Victory Lane tonight.
Fair enough. Braden?
Dylan Viola.
Wow.
Really?
Dylan Viola.
That's underdog.
Okay,
right
okay.
there.
Robbie?
I think I'm gonna go with D-Dog. You know, he's always kind of hang around at the back. He always finds himself up front and coming toward the end of these things. And if he doesn't get screwed over by some crash or by some shenanigans by somebody else, he's apt to put that little sumbitch in victory lane.
Sweet. My pick, I'm going with Harry Crawford. He's shown speed.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna pick. I'm surprised no one picked Landon Lyle.
I mean, he's quick.
All
He
right.
won it at Daytona, but we'll see if he can do it again.
All right, here they come to the green flag.
Come
Y'all
to the
right there.
green.
Geico restart zone. Gonna crawl them up 70 mile an hour.
And
Off
there
they go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go crashing, y'all.
Oh God. There you go.
But yeah, Harry's shown speed across the past few weeks and across this season, so I'm hoping I can see him in victory lane now. But no Landon Lyle, no Kyle Watts picks, so I'm interested to see where this will go.
Probably gonna have her ass handed to us. Or 2x2 heading off of turn 2 here. Landon Lyle takes it, pulls out an advantage on Harry
Already
Crawford.
got a car on the wall.
Car on the wall.
They
That was
kept
the
it
sixth
straight. Shocker. Yeah, down the backstretch for jockeying for position. Some tandems, but a lot of pack racing mostly. Kukulon has made his way up in the 42, the target would be. Right there, Will Viola right behind him in the 27, trying to truck on that outside line. Kukulon pulling out a line for some reason.
And that outside line does
42.
work, but
I think the 42 is trying to get this lead so him and the 31 can take control.
Yeah, take a look at this 77, thinking about making a third lane. Big trouble in turn
Big
one.
trouble.
Keon Daly. Multiple
Upside
cars.
down.
Oh, Carl
Pedro
Childress.
Rodriguez.
Carl!
Winty Wolf
Hunt in
makes
it.
it through the
Oh,
rush.
that's a
Oh,
big
Brandon
friend.
Beal.
this season. It's the second lap.
Ali.
Carl!
Carl.
Racing back to the line here. Kyle Watts still leads over Kukulon. See if he can win the race back.
Rodriguez in it. Hunt gets it going.
A lot of you guys' picks were in that wreck. So.
Not me. I'll think.
Yeah, Lyle is
Dog
right
gossip.
there, so
Oh yeah, we still going up here.
Yeah,
Race back
Kyle
to the
Watts
line
is gonna
here.
lead him
Kyle
back
Watts
to the
is gonna
yellow.
win back to the line. Kukulon's gonna get second. Looks like Viola's gonna get third. I think Lyle got fifth there or fourth. Sorry, I think he did.
we'll take a look at that in a sec. But
I'm really only seeing one car that's got major race-changing damage, and that is Carl.
unfortunately,
Dude.
it's always
He's got
Carl.
roof
Yeah.
He's
damage.
had-
His race is over.
Oh, and my game just froze, and my game crashed. Well, give us a second,
Oh.
folks. We'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Good thing I'm not the server host for today, because that would have been
That
pretty
would've
bad,
been
but-
no bueno.
We're going to pause for 30 seconds for station identification. This is the Motor Racing Network.
And then some super random AutoZone commercial from the nearby track.
We need a local O'Reilly ad.
or an O'Reilly's one. That's the one that was playing in
O'Reilly,
Atlanta.
yeah, O'Reilly.
I was listening to PRN at Atlanta at the track, and that came on every time.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Golly, Carl
Dude,
got
what is
killed
making
in
my
that one.
game lag so hard?
I would turn off shadows.
It's
I
my-
turned off every shadow, and it's still not doing anything.
I think it's the fact that Kyle Watts is in the lead. It just has such an effect.
okay. Back just in time
It's
for pit
some-
stops, but
All right.
It's something with these.
Do you-
it's
do you
the
have the replay
34
later?
and the 6.
we'll need the replay later. Yes.
Meanwhile, on pit road.
A lot of chattering cars. Oh, I just realized the pit stalls are gonna be gone now since I fell out. That's unfortunate. So
That's all right.
we'll just
Oh,
guess.
looks like the 42
Wow,
missed his box there.
Harry had a terrible
Big
entry because of
time.
that. Yeah.
Kukulon.
Yeah,
Here comes
Watts,
Lyle is gonna
landed
come out.
Lyle, look at that. Up to second.
Wow.
Quick stop from him. Crawford loses a spot.
Yep,
Cole
that-
Mather out in fourth.
Oh,
30,
that's who
Lane
nobody
Johnson.
picked.
pretty much swap positions there.
Lane Johnson gets the edge on Kukulon there for 5th, 6th. Crystal Bennett comes out 7th.
That's who nobody picked that I was shocked at. Is Cole. I mean, he hasn't won yet in this series, but I mean, he's been close so many times, and I think super speedways are really his biggest
The
shot.
8 is still on pit road.
I feel like this might be his day. And
And
Carl,
he's gone.
And there it
yeah,
goes.
he is first car out of the race.
Unfortunate.
McElrath got a black flag or a penalty on pit road. Most likely speeding.
Alexander Hunt still sitting on pit road. I don't know if he's repairing damage or what.
Probably is. And sadly, I won't get to take a
No.
look at that replay.
This is an
I think Brown got a penalty too.
This is an incredibly
Oh.
crash.
Dang it, man.
Yeah.
I'll have
So,
to take your word for it, Braden. Run us down what happened. You know, you can do it commentator style.
It looks I can't tell what the 8 is looking for here. It's clear that
To
the
me-
98 was just moving up and down the track. I mean, it's early on in the race. They're still trying to find their place on the inside line. I think the 8 just kind of wasn't paying attention. I mean, it's I can't even explain what just happened. He just
To me,
lets
it
the
looks
car
like Keon maybe slid up a little bit. Cause,
a little bit. It just looks like that whole
yeah,
inside line
Carl
was
tried
kind
to
of
fill the
bottling up.
hole and then is all over. And then,
It looked like it started with 97 in the 12. They got a little jostled up. The
Uh.
98 checks up, and the 8 just drifts into them, and there they go.
kind of all hell breaks loose. In any case, Carl came out on the raw end of the deal with that one.
I was gonna say racing and damage is unfortunate this early.
I believe we're going to be coming to the choose this time by, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we will be choosing this time by.
Got a couple cars coming down pit road to top off, but they're not a factor at the moment.
Kyle Watts in the lead, looking low.
He's
What?
gonna go
What are we
high.
doing?
Oh, they
Oh,
both go low.
and Cole
First one to go
Mather.
To
low.
the bottom, 4 cars up top.
Oh, Cole Mather on the front
That's going to
row.
help Cole Mather. He's going to be
Wow,
first
I
on
like
the
that a
outside.
lot. That is a good-looking race car.
It really is.
What a what a
55, Lane
fake.
Johnson.
Look at that.
I thought the choose cone was a whole lot closer to start finish.
Yeah, Kyle was kind of going back and forth, just messing up Lane
Yeah.
and Lyle. Pretty funny.
Ooh,
The psychological warfare.
We
Yeah,
got Bryson Miller in the top 10.
Bryson in top 10. Look at him.
In the
There you
top
go.
10, dang.
Shout out
Shakes
Bryson.
Top 10 is Watts, Mather, Lyle.
Paula's looking
Yeah,
up right now on the outside line.
right.
Oh my goodness, Daniel Silva,
down.
huge
Daniel
warp.
Silva.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
no.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
I mean,
Wrecking, I
we're
think?
being
No,
possessed on pit
it's-
road. It's the Indians. it's the buried Indians on the burial land. They're taking over.
It's the curse of it's the Dega curse.
Andrew
Looks like-
Jackson strikes again. The Trail of Tears is no more.
Looks like he's settled out there. Maybe he has.
I think he got it figured out. Hopefully, he might have
Hopefully.
Praying that doesn't happen
those,
under green.
Oh, that'd be
Pace lights are
rough.
still on.
Oh, good point.
He
Pace
had to
lights
pour
are
some
still
salt
on.
around. I think the officials want to take a look, some more look at that paranormal activity.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, they're back off.
Oh, they've
we
turned
go.
back off. I think we're going green this time.
Somebody's on the apron.
Oh, I think they're, I
That's
think they're
Daniel
trying to get him
Silla
to the
on
back.
the apron.
They might be trying to get him to the back of the field.
wonder if the pace car is gonna come off here.
He
It
just
doesn't.
waved.
They're
Pace
gonna-
lights are out, but
Yeah.
pace car will
He's
not
just
come
going
on.
down
They'll
the
have
road.
to drive around the pace car here for this green
Yeah.
flag.
Pace-
And
I
then the
think
Geico
pace
research
pace car
on-
drivers had a few too many.
No, I think somebody stole the pace car. Here they go.
Here they go, dude.
At least they're going to the passenger side, keeping them safe.
And apologies
Yeah,
for
there
the
you go.
tickers.
We're all
screw
about
up.
safety here.
Hell with a ticker, they can see that.
Hey, you can see the names. The numbers I'll fix in just a moment, but
Outside line just got horribly
They-
disorganized
yeah.
from that restart.
I don't know if that
And,
was because of the pace car or
Moore's
what.
giving them some help, though.
Yeah, Mather's got some help. 77 goes to the top.
Ooh, they might get
For the
stuck in the
moment.
middle. No, they're going to get settled.
Yeah, that's getting more and more organized.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, Watts is going to have to play both lanes to
Oh.
keep. Oh, car drive.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Lorenzo,
Crawford.
3 wide mid,
Crawford!
and he won.
Oh, contact.
big wreck.
They kept it straight.
They ain't
Barely.
wrecking yet.
There.
Kept it straight.
Oh, almost spoke too
oh.
soon.
Ooh, that was close.
What
Dude.
happened to the 55? Oh, they just collapsed.
You got
Landon
walled.
Lyle now leading this second line up top.
Yeah.
How chaotic that was. Daniel Silla's coming back out. He's merging. I'll see if I can fix the ticker quickly here.
Oh, 12's going to get stuck in the middle.
Yeah. Big wiggle out of Mather. Good
Wow.
save. Going to tuck back in line. That's going to kill the momentum again for the outside. As Watts and Crawford are just about the class of the field at the moment.
And there's the pace
Going
car.
for
Bryson Miller coming up.
That definitely got the driver's side.
Yeah,
I think they-
Bryson
I think
Miller
they've done
coming up in
Bryson
the third.
Miller.
It scared me for a moment. I saw them
Crawford.
driving through somebody.
A lot of bobbing and weaving here through the tri-oval. Miller's going to go high. Going to
Oh,
probably try to get some draft off of Lyle. No, Armstrong going to go with him, but it
almost
didn't
got
work.
forced out of the bottom there.
Now that apron's banked a little, or the low line, I should say, is banked a tiny bit flatter.
Yeah, it's flatter than the upper lanes on
This
the
is
tri-oval.
not what we saw last season. I mean, these cars were all over the place.
God, look at this tandem right here, Lyle and Will
Yeah.
Viola, 31-27. Tandems will work here. Not prevalent, but they do get a
That
little
is
mileage.
a great set of 4 cars leading that top line.
yeah.
Those are some of the best drivers in this entire server.
You saw how much they gained there on the backstretch. We'll see if they can do it again here.
The more organized they get, the better.
The
it'll be.
27 is able to stay locked to the 31. Look how much more in line they are, and look how wobbly the 76
Yeah.
is behind the 4.
Yeah, that inside line is now getting disorganized.
Is the
It's
4
night
gonna
and
block
day.
high?
The outside line is definitely.
Whoa!
Oh my
oh,
goodness!
Big
Whoa.
wiggle.
I
Come on
missed
now,
it.
Good
drifting
save
up. He's
out
gonna
of
get stuck in the
Bryson.
middle.
Big
He's gonna get
block.
stuck in the middle right there.
He's getting
Oh
him put in
my-
the sucker hole.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Matt's
Kyle.
gonna go
Wyatt.
outside.
He's gonna get
Kukulon's
stuck
gonna
now.
stick with him though.
He is
I
dropping.
don't think he meant to do that.
Yeah.
42 definitely did not want to be there.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
sucker
he's
here.
gonna
Oh,
move
here
up
comes
top.
D-Dog up the pack. Look at him.
20's not letting it happen.
Okay, he'll get low.
4 manages to get back to the bottom.
D-Dog caught up in that early wreck.
He's already back. They're
Yeah,
3
yeah.
wide.
He's
I was gonna say,
he's
got the
already
golden
rebounded.
horseshoe on that one.
Oh, the 88.
Got contact behind the
Almost,
20.
yeah.
It's gonna be a
It's
very
some
tight
hard
field.
racing right here.
The 76
lap
hasn't
10.
been handling well, but I mean he's still up here.
That 38 and
A lot of
88
these
were
cars aren't
just,
handling very well.
yeah. They were scaring me there. I thought they were about to crash.
17 car keeps bobbing off that apron. He hits it every time they go through 1 and 2.
Crystal Bennett up to the top.
Yeah, that 27's had the best pushing we've seen all race, by far. That is impressive in NR. Seriously, that is very
Oh, yeah.
impressive.
That is giving them the big advantage there to the top. Kyle Watts
Ooh,
going to go down
4, yep.
low. He's all out for self on this one. He's not going to have. He had to tuck back in line. Got the help ain't coming quite as fast as he wants it to be.
Yeah.
And Mather's loose once again.
Those first 6
All
are
dancing.
all up top, though.
Yeah, the inside line's still kind of disorganized. Watts
Everyone's
is just
slowly
waiting for the
jumping
right
out.
moment.
A couple cars separated. A little pack of 5 back here.
Oh, Viola got out of line for a moment.
I can't even explain what that was all about.
I think he's going to drop back. I think he realizes the danger he might be in.
Yeah, I got that right.
Well, yeah, maybe he could have got loose too. I'm not sure.
Maybe slowly dropping.
Here it
I
comes.
mean, he could just
True.
be bad.
He's not wrong.
They're 3 wide right now.
Yeah.
He'll
How about
get-
Zach
look at-
Stuck up
Armstrong?
top.
Look at Armstrong.
Out of nowhere.
Ooh,
He was right up there at fourth at
Hollow
fourth at
almost
one
hooks
point.
the 25 coming out of the corner there.
Look who's behind Watts in the
This
84.
42's
Crystal
getting a
Bennett.
huge push.
Crystal Bennett making her way to the
Oh yeah,
top.
Bennett up there.
This is a fly by the seat of your pants racing, 215 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Surprised they've held it together this
Oh my
long on this
goodness.
run.
And I'm going to see if I can do this quickly and not
Big lead by the
miss
4.
anything on the racetrack. Gonna get this ticker fixed.
All right. Meanwhile, outside line, there's everybody's about the same level of disorganized here, so not much progress
Yeah.
is being made.
Watch that.
Oh.
Watch that 20 just weave in and out.
And we got everybody
Trying
tucking
to
up
stay
top
behind
for 'em.
Crystal there.
Got it fixed except for the lap being -1. I'm assuming that's because I fell out the server, but 47 lap
yeah, that's probably where you
race.
fell out.
13 to 47 right now. Not 13 to -1.
Armstrong 5th in line there. We got a big tandem in the back of the pack coming up. It's Dylan Viola and Brandon Beal, 22 and 37. They're pretty well locked together. They're going to get a big run here on the rest of this pack. Not sure if there's enough room to do anything with it.
I mean, it's about time. That 22's got to get to the front if they're going to win this race.
Oh, contact!
The 76
Oh!
Big wreck!
Big
Airborne!
crash. Harry Crawford hard into the
Oh,
wall.
the
Brandon
25
Beal's in
as
it.
well.
Cameron
Big
McElreath's in it.
contact. More cars.
Beal
in.
hard in the
Holy
inside.
shit.
Beal hard lick in the
Huge
inside
hit.
wall.
Violent
Looks like
impact. They're going to
96
race it
Back to
back.
the line. We got cars coming up on him. Full speed
Kukalon to the
attitude.
inside.
97 slow on the apron.
We're still bobbling off before.
See, Mather's going to have the run, but
Brown
wide.
to the outside of Mather. 3
Colby
wide.
Brown going to the top.
Kyle
They're gonna
Watts.
be four
Watts.
wide.
Oh, and they crash
Oh,
again.
gosh. The 12 in the air.
Oh,
my
into the
goodness.
fence.
He'll be already
Good save.
saves
Look
it.
at that.
He saves it.
saves it.
He saves it. Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
What just happened?
He just grinded off the safer
What in
barrier
the
like he
hell
was
was that?
It's like he was Tony Hawk.
He's Tony Hawk. He is Tony Hawk.
He just did. Oh my goodness.
Gonna go take a look at that.
Tony
At
Hawk
both those
Pro
wrecks.
Bader going off the backstretch here. Landon Lyle leads him back to yellow. That was what a wild turn of events
Coming
that
back to
was.
the
We'll get a
yellow,
replay
they're
here
up.
for too long.
Holy cow. Oh.
Here's Zach Armstrong in the 97. He just hits the apron a bit, gets up into the 76, and then not much they can do from there.
25.
So
gets
who was it
pushed
that
from
took
the
a hard
22.
shot into the wall?
It was Beal. Massive hit.
Oh yeah, I see. Beal got barely hooked from somebody spinning up the track, and golly,
wall?
what
Oh,
an
it's that-
impact!
It's that
Looks like-
perfect angle. Oh, is he gonna be all right? His car doesn't even look. I mean, is he gonna be okay? I
He
think
was
he's gonna
on
be all
board
right.
with Cole Mather. 42 just gets up, and then
I mean,
they're about to
I
be
have
4
no
wide.
idea
Little
why
freak
they're-
session there off
Why
the
they're
throttle.
racing like this?
I think it got loose.
Position.
Yeah, I mean it's
Coming to the yellow, especially.
yeah.
This is just silly. And Cole Mather gets really lucky.
He gets the Golden Horseshoe Award for that one. Lands just right, maybe a little rear end damage, but not much else.
I think the main person to put any blame on here is the 4. I mean,
Yeah, I mean
giving
that was a really
42
aggressive
all
move.
sorts of loose. Moore had
Mather
no reason to
second
pull
off
that
pit
move
road
off.
though.
Yeah, he gets off quick. I mean, he didn't seem like he got
Brandon
much
Beal and
damage.
Delgado staying
No,
out.
he held position. He's coming out fourth. We have Beal and Delgado staying out. Beal involved in the crash. He's staying out. To lead a lap, Delgado is a lap car. So that's going to put Watts and Mather second and third. I think, yeah, Mather, he may have gained a spot. I think he actually at least held position.
I think he gained a spot over Lyle, who dropped like 4 spots, or actually 5 spots. Lyle was in the lead, and now he's
Let's
back in
take a look at Crystal
6th.
Bennett. She's gotten up to fourth on that one.
Yeah, she had a great run right there. No teammates out there, but she was slicing through the field.
Keon Daly was in the back, caught up, and Taha Aziz hadn't made much noise up in the front pack. Actually, I don't know if he was even in the front pack. Either way, he's up there now.
We all know this track is bred and born and raised on chaos. We're getting our fair share of it tonight.
Is that right?
See, I imagine Beal at least Beal's going to come down this time for sure. He's led his lap. That lick he
Completely-
took.
Yeah, I think his car's okay though. I don't crazy. I think he just got really
That'll
lucky.
be a shock to me if he doesn't have at least some engine damage. That was a hell of a lick he took.
Looks like
This race
listening in on the
is-
officials, we're going to be choosing this time by.
This race has gone completely different from last season. Just a completely different race.
It really has.
See if Kyle Watts plays his mind games at the choose again, like he did with Lyle.
See what happens. Here.
I don't think he can shake Cole with the mind games.
Not as easy.
Let's see what he does.
Looks like he's gonna stick
Bottom?
bottom.
Mather's
Mather's
the
gonna
bottom,
go
too.
with him.
Lyle.
Lyle,
Lyle.
Oh, wow.
Dragons is moving up.
Yeah, Dragon's gonna be second
Lane
on the top.
Johnson
Oh,
coming
and
back
I
up in
think
front now.
I
Oh,
just
they're not choosing
saw-
this time.
Oh,
Nope. Okay. We
Are
got
they
front.
not? Oh.
base lights.
They've held off on
Oh,
the
and I'm
choose.
hitting the wrong buttons.
Lyle's
Base lights are
acting
out.
like. Okay.
Base
Oh,
lights
no.
are
No,
off.
no, the
Now they're
choose.
coming,
No, that was
they're
the
coming
choose.
back.
There we go. I don't know what Lyle was doing, but yeah. I think I saw one person hit the choose gun. I'm not sure. He did drop.
I
Yeah.
think it was the
The six. Yeah. He did drop to the back, but
Yeah, he knew he hit the cone.
Eel looks to be all right. I don't see much damage on it.
For some reason, his car is just causing my computer some struggles right now.
Probably has a very large car file size.
No, it's just like his car is just like completely black.
Oh, who Beal?
No, the
Oh,
six.
the six. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it must be like a bad car file or something.
That, or like I said, it's probably a big size one. It's
Hmm.
the bigger the car file, the more liable it is to crash.
These
your game.
damn kids not knowing how to
Because-
optimize.
Because I mean, yeah, as soon as it turns off of the camera, or as soon as he gets off the camera, it just like it goes back to normal.
I bet he's got a giant car file size.
We'll take a look at that real quick.
Meanwhile, pace car is fixing to pull in. Kyle Watts is your leader. Landon Lyle is second. Cole Mather hanging on to third. Dragons up to fourth. Crystal Bennett fifth. Lane Johnson sixth. Daniel Rodriguez seventh. Colby Brown is eighth. Here they come into the Geico restart zone, crawling her down about 70 mile an hour. Getting a little space. They're waiting on the control from the tower. And here they come. And they're off. Here they go.
Looks like the 78
they're
tried
not.
to jump it to give the 31 a push.
I understand the 25 has lost fourth gear.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's the
That
end
is
of the third
not
day.
good.
Looks you can get in third. It's like 180, so.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the top line lasts very long here. So the 31s looks like they're gonna have an
Basically
opening to the
so-
bottom here.
Yeah, the top, the bottom four are quite organized here. The
Oh,
Watts,
55 is
Mather.
gonna take it.
Look at that.
McElroy
Dang.
pulling off.
A lane going to the bottom. The bottom's where the place to be at the moment, just based on sheer organization.
Restarts I've always been better on the bottom. Once that top lane gets its momentum, then it's on.
These three don't seem to be very organized right now.
A lot of jockeying behind the top four
Yeah.
here. Yeah,
Oh.
D-Dog's thinking about something.
Oh,
Elaine, whoa, look at that.
whoa.
What a throw. What a.
Are you kidding
block.
me?
They both thought about it. They both went for it. But luckily, they didn't kill the rest of the field in the process.
31's able to drop down.
Their top three are staying pretty content to work together for the moment. Just logging laps. Dragons is stuck on the top side. Oh, a little bit of activity around Kukulon and Campos.
Big move by
That
the
sorts
31.
itself out. Yeah, Lyle's out getting hung out to dry here.
Might be able to sneak behind Viola. Nope, never mind.
There goes the 20.
No,
and the
there's-
48.
Oh, now we got moves going to the top here.
Oh,
Everybody bounces off the apron.
Lyle almost
was
got
almost bad.
hit there.
Bennett and Johnson looking into a tandem there, as are several other drivers. We got Viola and Colby Brown in one. Whoa! Somebody
Tala
shot
all
the way up the
Tala
track.
shot up the track.
I think he got scared of Bryson on the inside. And just,
Yeah.
Pete
Now
playing
he's-
a little
It's
game of
3 wide right now.
playing a game of peekaboo there.
Jeez.
210 mile an
Is there
hour.
a third party factor we don't know about? I mean, there's got to be some kind of wind
Oh,
howling. down.
oh, and he's in the
Tala
wall.
in the wall.
Fire
Big
pit in the
crash.
wall.
Held it together.
I mean, the car just bounces off the wall like it didn't even happen.
It looked like he got in the door with Dylan Viola.
Yeah. Oh, he has a ton of right side damage though. That's gonna hurt him.
Going to be off the pace. Yeah.
Now he's gonna lose the main draft.
That is not. It's very unfortunate for his case.
These top 7 or 8 are content to stay in line for the time being. Here comes Landon Lau, going to make a move to the top. That was not a good idea there, 55 or 38. That was almost a late deal there.
Oh, 12 below
Cole
the apron.
Mather gets loose. Kukulon and Lyle tandeming together. Let's see what they can do.
That 84 has been giving him some huge pushes.
Former teammates there.
Yeah. I think Crystal's been content to ride for the time being. 31 and 42 are making some progress just by themselves, but they've got help coming in the form of Bryson Miller.
Victor Delgado as well on that line.
Right. Yeah.
Haven't seen
Yeah,
them
look at
all
them.
race. They've been hanging all around the back. Still in the back pretty much.
Look at that big run they got. Just the two of them being
Yeah.
so close together.
Got
Against
around the
this loose pack
38.
of 5 here. And they're going to try to keep the train rolling, I'm sure.
I'll be looking outside of Viola next.
A little bit of dice in there. They go on a 1. They come unglued for just a second. The top does, but they get right back in form. I think they'll probably get a run here built up going into 3. They may get. They're probably gonna draw even with the 27. We'll see. Not quite. Not quite. They got a stronger run on the bottom.
Oh,
Still
there they
making
go.
progress
Peeking
though.
out.
Comes to 38 up top.
Kukulon gets loose. Tiny boot.
Oh, 31 looks like they had a big run. Can't
Yeah,
tell that. I can't.
trying to build the run.
These front 3 are not this front 3 on the bottom line. I mean, they're not really. They're getting big pushes in, but they're still all over the place.
Like I said, I think they're trying to back off each other, trying to just stay content to ride for the time being until if they get another.
These runs are so
Yeah.
massive. It's hard to do that.
Right.
You can tell that
They've got
struggling.
at least one more pit stop to get through. So
Yep.
if I do my math right, so there's probably not much reason to race each other too hard. Now we got 3 on the outside. Everybody else is on the bottom for the most part. That's within spitting distance.
Spitting distance. That's a new one.
You never heard that?
Oh, yeah.
No. Can't say I have.
Dragons is joining them on the top. 4th place just blinked
Oh.
out. I think that was Crystal Bennett. She's
Oh.
back. No, that's a late
Oh,
Johnson.
big block.
She's back
Oh,
into
in
the
the
wall.
Bryson
Miller
Miller
on the wall.
saves
Right
it.
there.
Miller.
What a
Saves
huge
the
win.
Bryson. What a bad
Keep
turn of
it
luck there.
straight. Ah. This 27's gonna get a huge run. I don't know if they're gonna do anything with it though.
That's going to give a little bit of
That's
breathing
gonna
room
put
to the
him
top
all
3.
the way back there
Yeah.
with Sala.
Look at this run. Look at this run.
Defending champ getting a push from Winty Wolf. Haven't seen them all race. And Victor Delgado now. Both
Victor
of them.
Close to the
Delgado,
top.
There's the
big
jump.
lag
Noel
there.
going to the
27.
top.
Nobody
Mather
goes
going
up
to
to
the
the
12
top.
goes
does.
outside.
Yep, Lyle's gonna want this.
Oh!
Oh.
Bump.
He slammed doors
What a
with
hell of a
Crystal.
Slam draft there.
Slammed.
31. Here comes the 42 and the 78.
Ooh. Good and loose there.
We need some
Good going.
toilets up here in the booth.
Yeah.
Watts with the block.
Get 4 of them.
Keeping him at bay. There's another shove. Mather's going to
shove.
get the quarter
Oh.
on him.
Oh, big bobbles.
Big
I mean, this didn't
shoving.
take long at all. Already, now we're 2 by 2 by 2 throughout this front pack.
All it takes is one little move. Can they get the momentum off the turn, though? So they can snooker Watts. Watts back to the bottom.
Oh,
Whoa.
Very
man.
close.
I mean, they're just moments away
Yeah,
from wrecking again.
You breathe on somebody's quarter panel, half the field's gonna go in one fell swoop, man. Still another 2 by 2 affair. The
Almost 3
bottom
wide.
winning out for the moment. Watts and Bennett tight together, and Mather and Viola and the rest of the gang of 4 on the top tighter still together.
Oh,
If this
Barnett, if you are in this race, this far into it, this pack is racing like this, where are you at? Where do you want to be?
I'm in the back.
The very back.
The very back.
That's the only place to be right now.
I'll wait till pit
There's-
stops. I'm not trying to crash right now.
No,
I keep a kettle of popcorn in the car to watch the big one for this
Yeah.
exact situation.
For this to win this race, if it goes green all the way, which it hasn't, But if it does, the
Oh, and just as you say
Funny you
that,
should say that. Now they're upside down on the back straightaway. Big flip.
as soon as I say it,
you
Race
jinxed
back to
it.
the line.
Dang it,
You
Whoa.
jinxed
man.
it.
Kyle
Quincy
Watts and Crystal
Wolf.
Bennett made it out scot-free. But here comes
That
Landon
is-
Lyle and
Oh, my
Kukulon up to
goodness.
the top.
Hopefully they don't wreck again here.
2 pairs of tandems. I think Watts and Bennett are going to win out on this one. Let's see. Looks like Watts and Bennett are going to make it to the line
Yep,
first and second.
Bennett as well.
yeah.
Wow,
That was
Quincy
a
Wolf.
As
violent
soon as I
crash.
say something, too.
crazy.
Dang it,
crash.
man.
Winty and Cole both flipped. Winty
That
flipped
was
hard.
Just terrifying.
Go
That
take a
was
look.
horrible crash.
Absolutely
Oh, we had
vicious from
we had a
Quincy
hard
Wolf.
lick here out of the.
Oh,
I think that was the
my goodness.
55. Let me see.
Oh.
Oh, it got his dog going.
Oh, it was the 52 adult. Oh my God, that was the 88 of
Yeah,
Winnie
the
Wolf.
88 had a hard
Oh, he
lick.
got
Yeah.
turned into and
Yeah,
just
he went into the air and
slammed.
nailed the transition of the wall there, the jut out for the ambulance.
Oh my
Dang.
goodness.
Flipped at least 2, 3, 2.5, 3 times, bounces across the wall.
Dude. I think that's one of the hardest hits we've had.
I will say this. I think Cole Mather made it out not in bad shape. I don't know, because he didn't hit anything hard.
He
just
didn't
couple
hit the
soft
wall.
tumbles.
He just went over. He
Oh my
could have engine
goodness.
damage.
What a
He had
hit
a
from
couple
Winty.
soft tumbles.
I mean, that
He's
For
got a
going
little
over, I
dent in
think
the
that's
roof.
about-
Yeah,
the best kind of going over you could ask for, really.
he's still got a little dent on the roof though, so he may be a
Yeah, I
little
see
slow
that.
aerodynamically. Everybody to pit road.
We always keep a pack of dogs in the booth for whatever reason. Don't worry about that.
We've had a few intruders.
Wow, that was just insane timing, and I am
That
appalled.
was- wow.
So as I
You
was
just-
saying, the way you win this race is, well, I mean, if it goes green, is through strategy. That's the only way you can win this race. So you gotta have your friends, but I mean, that doesn't really matter at the end because
Ain't no
nobody's
friends
your
on the
friend
white
usually.
flag.
No, there's not. It's a dogfight all the way through the race, especially on the last lap, if you make it there. So you just got to live for the last lap and then throw it all out there.
Yep.
That's all you got to do.
First out of pit road, once again, Kyle Watts. He'll cycle out as your leader. Landon Lyle has come up to second. Crystal Bennett third. Sebastian Kukulon up to fourth. Kobe Brown fifth. Ali Sakar in the sixth is sixth.
He
D-Dog
still gives my
seventh.
computer,
Yeah.
giving my computer trouble. I don't know.
He's
what it
actually
is.
he's actually in the end game six. I don't or A6. I don't have any trouble out of his car for whatever reason.
Yeah, no. Every
D-Dog
time
is
he's on,
seventh.
every time he's
Yeah.
on screen.
Harry Crawford hanging on to eighth. Dragons ninth. Rounding out the top 10 is Brandon Beal.
Not a good sign whenever your race pick still hasn't reached the top 10 with all these crashes yet.
Hey, he's
It's
just
not
waiting
good
on
sign.
it. That you gotta wait on it. 38's in. 38's in top 5 right now.
Yeah,
think
I
this
understand.
is
I think we'll be
He's
choosing this
sixth,
time.
actually. Sixth. They haven't crossed the line yet.
This is the
He's
restart
sixth in
where
line, but I think he'll be fifth here.
There's
Yeah,
no
no,
more
he
waiting.
will be. Victor Delgado's coming down pit road.
Another car dipping in to top off. Looks like that's the 50. That wasn't. Oh, I thought there was another car that. Oh, there was. It's the
how,
work you
how
damn
many-
clicker. That was Harry Crawford diving down pit road. We got
When
a couple
did-
others.
Delgado go 3 laps down.
He joined the race late.
Oh.
Yeah, Tala Z's, Will Viola coming down, Bryson Miller, Alex Hunt, several of these guys coming in to top off that otherwise might not have a shot at it.
Apologies, I didn't realize we were choosing.
Yeah. There's no more waiting now.
Push all the way.
I think these guys that came in to top off are going to be in better shape in terms of fuel if it goes green all the way. But after seeing what just happened, I don't know anymore.
Cautions breed cautions more
Yeah.
often than not.
It was a nice little green flag. I think we were about 12, 13 laps into that run, and then All
I'm
hell
not
broke
sure.
loose.
Austin got the popcorn out on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how Winty's engine is doing, but that car looks pristine after what would be perhaps a fatal accident at the Talladega Superspeedway.
I would say he's pretty
He
well wounded.
is-
He probably ain't doing too hot.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, we're
We're
gonna
about to
see
find
here.
out.
We're gonna check it out here. Gonna get him back going. How fast? 215?
About 215,
216?
210, 215, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely the fastest track on our schedule.
Once again,
Just-
Kyle Watts, your leader. Landon Lyle second. Crystal Bennett third. Sebastian Kukulon fourth. Colby Brown fifth. Sixth is Ali Sakar. Seventh is Keon Daly. Eighth is Daniel Rodriguez, I believe. These numbers might be a little bit off, but it's basically your top 10.
Who picked
Gonna get them
Colby
crawled
Brown?
down. Huh?
Who picked Colby Brown for the race win? Wasn't that Barnett?
Oh yeah, that was me.
Okay. All right.
He's hanging
All right.
out. He's
They're
hanging in
coming to
there.
the Geico restart
we'll see.
zone.
We'll see.
I'm hoping he's. I hope.
Braden
Yeah,
just,
he's doing
Braden
good
just
right
covertly
now.
threatening our co-commentator here as they go to the restart zone. And they're green.
Brendan Beal with a wiggle there. I'm sure
yeah,
you saw
Dylan
that, Brady.
Viola just almost spun them out.
That outside line, again, terrible restart.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
42
what-
didn't get going at all. That might have been the 6's fault, though. No push.
Wentty. Whoa! Cole Mather. Yeah, he's way off the pace.
Oh,
Look who is holding pace, though, in the 88.
I was just getting ready to
Look
mention
who is
right before
holding
that.
pace up to 200 mile an hour. I think
He
he's
does.
okay.
He's got help from
He
Tom
might be
Aziz,
all
though.
right.
I would be appalled
if he-
if
That's the
he was
greatest
Now, if
fine.
he pulls out
job
a
in
line
the
without
history.
drafting help, that's the real
Somebody
test.
somebody buy them dinner.
It's 98 might. Oh,
Cole Mather made it out worse. He's
There might be a
falling
few
back
cars
out
on
the
this
draft.
inside that have
Yeah.
damage, actually.
Outside starting to
This
form
98
up more.
looks slow. 03's trying to get around him.
Oh,
Look at this
wow.
big
55
old,
with a big
look at
move
this
down
big
the
old
bottom
mess
up
right
front.
here. We got a car on the trying to straddle the yellow Elias. The 03 at Campos.
Oh,
bit
huge
of
apron
bobble
hits.
Oh.
Got it.
That outside's forming, and they're making
Yeah.
progress now.
Kukulon and Lyle right together.
This is what I was talking about when the race started. The 31 and the 42, they're linked up now.
Look at Dragons up there with D-Dog and Sakar.
They might, both of them might clear the 4 here.
They do.
They do.
They'll get down in front of him.
Oh my goodness. What a
Now,
push.
let's see what the 6, the 20, and the 78 could do. We got the 77 dancing around.
Lorenzo hasn't had much to say this
Look at
race.
that move.
Big
Oh!
move. D-Dog to the bottom.
All
the
over the
6
place.
is getting
All
hung
over the
out to
track.
dry.
Oh.
4. Racing like it's the last lap.
He went for the move. He got
Thought about
blocked.
it.
Trying to blow the 42 over.
Better buy them dinner if you're going to do that. Here they come off
Yeah,
at
don't,
2.
don't take that too far out of context.
Getting closer to 10 to go here.
Yeah. Dragons
I mean,
getting
they've already
aggressive with a
turned it
push on Johnson.
Dragons is in
Oh,
the
here we
top
go.
10 right now. Oh, wait. He left down?
Colby Brown.
No, Dragons on the lead
No,
lap.
he's 10th. Okay.
Ah, D-Dog didn't want
Oh,
nothing to do with
Lorenzo.
it.
Yeah,
Big
Aerobic.
bubble.
Gets
Colby Brown gets
doored
back
by
in
the
line.
6.
Yeah, Sakar is hung out to dry for
Yeah.
miles over here.
Gonna run a quick poll with you guys. Will
Ah,
they
look at
wreck
this, the
again?
turn 1. Oh, Johnson.
Oh
and
no.
D-Dog.
Well, that poll is gonna. The answer is gonna be yes at this rate.
What, they gonna have another wreck?
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna ask, but
Watts
then
Will
that
they wreck
happens.
again?
Line out to dry. Here comes. It's gonna take Bennett.
I tell you
Brown.
what, I think
Just
they
don't let me
hold
talk
it.
about strategy.
I think they hold it until the very last lap, and then we're gonna have another massive crash.
That's a
like
fair
last season.
assumption. That's a fair assumption.
Well, we do have to remember that the point of no return is at 5 to go.
Yeah.
So
No,
If
car on
they-
the wall.
if they
Oh, Sakar.
where?
Off of turn
Oh,
4, the
straight.
6 car.
Now we're side by side, 2 by 2 by 2.
Yep.
Oh, and Bennett
contact.
save.
Save.
She holds on. Are you kidding me?
Big save from Crystal Bennett.
That was a big slide through tri-oval.
Oh, and
Oh,
Kyle
contact.
Watts goes
There we go.
around.
Round.
That's
There they
Watts,
go.
That's Dragons. That's
It's
D-Dog.
It's
This is a big
everybody.
one.
That's everybody.
Yeah, they
Just about-
keep it
oh, that was
straight.
only.
They-
I can't
wow.
believe it.
Dragons.
Did they? I
3
believe
cars.
caution's still. Yeah,
Everybody
caution.
made it through.
Gosh,
Right
gotta
back
go
That
to
could have
line
been
up
a
front.
lot worse.
Lyle's got a big gap.
He's got a big
Does the
gap. That is
42 or the
not
84
good.
Catch him.
He's gonna get drafted at
84's
42.
digging.
No, he drops down and gives the
No, he
84
drops
draft.
down to
What? So confused.
single file
The
up
42
here.
just-
55 passes the 42.
That
Almost-
wreck could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
So
It
coming to
really
the caution
does.
flag, I think Lyle's going to take it over Bennett. Yep.
he will.
What a race this 84.
Lane
Wow.
Johnson third, Colby Brown fourth, and Kukulon hangs on to fifth.
Caution lap
That's a
36.
massive crash for Kyle Watts. Rodriguez involved. Dragon's involved.
Yeah.
A massive incident.
Yeah. Looks like.
As we get.
Do we have the replay going?
You have the replay going. Yeah,
it
just
looks
checkups on the
Kukulon
bottom.
bounces off the apron right into Watts, nowhere to go. Then the checkup, Dragic checks up, D-Dog doesn't. Edorovic with a great save.
How did so many people get it straight here? I mean, that is wow.
Impressive.
It's crazy that only 4 cars were involved. Another car got involved. That was the 98 Keon Daly got walled, nowhere to go. Otherwise, everybody else seemed to have kept it straight.
Usually the big ones, whenever they start in the entry of the corner, that's when the pileups really begin. But not most, but a lot of wrecks that start in the middle of the corner, they usually do end up like this. Just because all the cars drifting up the track and you
most
have
people
the
staying
apron.
out. The contingent coming to pit road is led by Keon Daly, mostly accident victims.
Accident victims. Yeah, true that. We'll
hit
be good
10
to the
go
end.
this time.
Yeah, well, we get down fuel to the end, so. Or they will, sorry.
We got one coming up to get a lap back. I believe that's Delgado in the 52. So, yeah, this is... I don't think this is the last restart of the race. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
I agree.
They got 5 laps to kill each other, and I think they may. I'm going to take another lap here. We'll do the choose, and then we'll get on with this bad boy. So a quick side note about the 42 of Sebastian Kukulon running 5th. He won the Firecracker 250 last night with the 150 cars. Won it going, I would say not quite going away, because he in second place, Landon Loudenback, ran out of fuel coming off of turn 4 on the last lap. They stretched their fuel about a lap and a half longer than everybody else and managed to still have a photo finish of about a quarter of a second, about 3 feet difference. Hard race at 190 mile an hour and 70s winged warriors. And it all comes down to a photo finish on the banks of Daytona. So Kukulon might have the Superspeedway sweep this weekend. 150 last night and potentially tonight here at OSCC.
He got out of the time machine. He didn't really seem very affected.
Yeah. Let's see what we got going. I believe we'll be choosing this time around. Lorenzo has a beer for post-race. Congratulations.
One beer ain't going to get the job done, though.
No.
Victor Delgado back on pit road, looking to get that more damage fixed on that rear end and bumper.
And choosing this time, Lyle. What's Lyle going to do? Swings to the bottom. Bennett stays bottom.
Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson to the top, as does Kukulon. Not a lot of takers on the outside. Only
I
about
don't know what
8 or
opening
9.
Crystal is looking for, but I think she wants to be that second car on the final lap.
I would say so. Especially Bennett's got help from Colby Brown behind her. Look at Lorenzo Edorovic there in the 77. Up there, third in line on the outside. Cole Mather, fourth in line on the outside also. Trucking.
Well, after an entire race has transpired after our picks, who are our ones to watch on this restart? Who do we think will really win now? we get to cheat.
I'm still sticking with Colby Brown here. I got to. He's running in position 5th right now.
I gotta go with the 84.
Really?
That's
Switching up, huh?
I have to switch up. I mean,
Man.
my pick,
You bandwagon.
my pick has made no effort whatsoever. I mean, him and Beal. I don't know. I don't know what the game plan's been.
I'm staying with Mather because even though he was in that earlier wreck, I think his damage isn't too bad or doesn't have any lingering damage at all, and he's 8th right now on the outside.
Speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I'm gonna stick with here. I think he's got something rocking.
Yeah,
See,
everybody.
I've got nothing to live for. Hold on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think he's still got some of these bitches over here.
Braden's the only one switching
Give
up.
me Crystal
Stick
Bennett.
to it, man.
Give me Crystal Bennett.
Here they go. The Geico restart zone control car is Landon Lyle.
Restart. Hopefully it is.
Now that you say that, Braden, now Crystal's gonna flip too.
We'll be coming to 8 to go here, so they've got
Don't
3
say
laps to kill each other.
Please.
We haven't had a car at the catch fence yet.
Kukulon getting impatient. Here they go. I think the outside car got
3 wide already. Kyle Watts.
Oh,
my
Lorenzo.
God.
there they go.
No.
Middle of the pack.
You gotta be
That
kidding me.
was not. That wasn't too bad of a wreck.
Up
But
against the
it's
wall.
still going to be a yellow. They're going to be racing it back here.
You're gonna be racing back.
This will be the
Shades
last
of
caution
Kevin
of the
Harvick.
race, I'm fairly certain.
Yes.
Yes, I believe you're right.
And
the back
look at
straightaway.
that 4 car. Like the wreck didn't even happen.
He is back up.
Wow.
in
He
the
may
You
have
gotta
jumped the
be kidding me.
restart.
They're making it 3 wide.
Kukulon up top.
Kukulon out
Almost
to
4
drive.
wide.
Bennett thinking about the move.
55 drops in line.
Oh.
55.
Here comes D-Dog.
Oh, it was Bryson Miller. No wonder.
This is not iRacing. You cannot push in the corners here.
It's Bryson
He ain't
Miller.
pushing the corners in iRacing.
Thinking about the move.
Yes, you can. You can try hard enough.
The 4 is going to be
Bennett's
up
gonna
to
stay in
5th
line, I
place.
think.
It's like
Here they come.
Lyle's gonna win the race back.
Get a quick yellow
Bennett
out of the way
was
here.
second.
Wow.
Colby
Colby
Brown
Brown
in
third.
third. Dude,
who-
I'm telling y'all, this is the guy to beat right now.
Who was Kevin Harvick on the restart? Was it the 77? It was the 77.
I think it would, yeah.
I think
Let's
yeah,
go
I think
take
it
a
was
look
the
at that.
77.
Let's
I
take
don't
a
know
look.
what happened or why he was so slow on the restart.
Oh, he got a bad.
It's
Oh, he
Oh.
because he restarted in 2nd.
Oh.
Everyone
He was in
around him was in
second
And he
third.
just didn't go, and then
Yeah,
Cole
the old
was
Mather
in.
had nowhere to go but into the back of him. Comes
Like,
down.
he
and
turned it.
It hooks the
No, it's like
77
turn.
and Tullis. He's got involved
Oh.
too.
I don't know why the 77 was so slow, but yeah, the 12 did turn him.
Looks like the 12 just
77 ended
turned
up
him.
getting into the 6 car too.
Good brakes there from a couple guys on that outside. That were
Yeah,
eerily
Very
close to
heads-up
getting in
driving.
there.
pretty solid avoidance overall.
He did hit the 77, but not too bad.
The 12 gets slowed up, and then he kind of just keeps on the gas.
We got somebody
Oh
flipping
my
on the
gosh.
apron here in 4.
Keon Daly's
Are you kidding
flipping.
me?
We just had
Is it
something
Keon
happen.
Daly?
Yeah.
Upside down?
Yeah, Keon Daly upside
Oh.
down.
Doesn't look like
Kukulon.
he has any roof
Oh,
damage.
Kukulon.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Kukulon, I guess. Was he showing displeasure?
Oh,
or
he
just not paying
brake checked.
attention?
Someone brake checked him. It's Bryson
It's
Miller.
Bryson Miller.
Bryson Miller. No.
Yeah,
I
poor
can't
whoever
use
that
too many
was
obscenities.
had nowhere to go.
Bryson
I can't
Miller
use
got
too many profanities. Bryson Miller.
Wow.
Bryson Miller got hit by the 42
Oh.
under
It's a
pacing, and he
circus.
didn't like that.
Despite his flip, Keon did stay out.
Must not have any engine damage, or
yeah.
from what he could tell, under pacing.
Rolling so slow, I'm not sure that it mattered.
Yeah.
Looks like the 98 will be all right. What an odd.
42 on the apron, just coasting.
It will definitely be looked at by
The administration.
yeah.
Who other than Bryson Miller?
Yeah, he was a wild man at Daytona last night, and he's a wild man tonight at Talladega. .48 having issues on pit road. Apparently the crew wouldn't pit him.
Can we get some ad read-offs?
I got Advanced Auto Parts. They sell like batteries and stuff.
You said it like you brought it here. like it was some kind of show and tell. I've got it.
I
dude.
mean, I got a
It's-
Ryan Blaney car.
Next Saturday night,
Lowe's.
down on Beach Ball Derby for Connor Spradling's league, or special event deal, I should say.
V-Rock. Virtual
Yeah,
Race of
V-Rock. We're
Champions.
doing what is it, 150 laps down at 5 Flags for
200.
late models? 200 laps.
Is it 100? It's either 150 or 200, but we're going to be doing a snowball derby-esque event. My home track,
Mm.
5 Flag Speedway.
It'll be Saturday night. I think it's after OSCC, if I'm not mistaken.
Friday night.
Friday. Oh, it's Friday
Crystal
night.
Bennett
Is it
blanked
No, it's
out.
Saturday night.
Is
It's
it Saturday
Crystal
night?
Bennett
That's right.
blanked out.
No, no.
Oh, Braden.
No.
It's still
No.
gone.
Braden.
No.
We're choosing this time.
No. Absolutely
Choosing
not.
this
She's
time.
back.
She's
Okay.
back.
Anyways,
Team,
continue with these ad
It's just
read-offs.
more Indian paranormal activity. The Native Americans.
We got interstate batteries. You can buy them at Advance Auto Parts, I think. They're pretty cool.
Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Goodness. Oh my
Oh.
God. Kyle Watts. No. Kyle Watts.
front row.
He's back. It's a
I
horror
watch for
movie.
oh, look who's behind him. D-Dog.
Two great two great
Brandon
cars
King,
up top.
Kyle
Oh
Watts.
gosh.
Anyways, continue with these read-offs. We got Budweiser.
You just dink a
Make a-
empty
they make a
can.
small
Whatever you
beer.
do, this bud's for you.
Champion spark plugs. They bring a spark into your life. UPS. They might get your packages sometimes.
Another
And
blinker
that's
on the
about it.
bottom. Oh, is Crystal blinking again?
Crystal,
Yeah.
yeah, Crystal Bennett's still
She's back in
blinking out
line.
there. 84.
Yeah. God help you, impede Landon Lyle's progress.
D-Dog. Ooh, D-Dog in row 2. I like
Might be
that.
over for you if you try that.
All right, so we're in the point of no return as it sits right now. No more cautions from this point forward.
We'll be
Y'all-
going
what do
green
y'all
with 4 to
expect?
go.
I expect. I don't even know. I don't think a single. Actually, you know what? I don't think a single person in these first 3 rows is winning this race.
Really?
That is
Nobody
a bold
in this
take.
nobody in this first 3 is winning
So
this
you're
race.
going against your own pick again?
I think someone behind these first 3 rows is gonna win.
Dude,
How about look at the 22?
settle on a
22
pick,
come
man.
He's
We're just
flip flopping.
having
His
We're having
Dude,
fun at the
you-
booth,
you-
he's a
alright?
bandwagon.
having
Dude,
fun,
Colby Brown, I think he's gonna get it here.
Cole Mather is
Unless he get his
still the
bumper beat off
winner.
by 55. I'm to the green
Here
here.
all right, here they come to the restart zone, y'all. This is going to get interesting.
Into the Geico restart zone now.
And they're
Green flag is
off.
out. We're back racing.
Oh, the
Big
fork
run
off the
for Kyle
jump.
Watts. Look at
Big
Watts and
jump.
D-Dog.
No. Is he gonna clear him going into 1?
It's just
Oh,
those
oh,
two.
He's going to clear him
98.
before.
For it. He's looking for the 31.
No, he
he's
can't
gonna
get
give to him.
98 shifts
No.
early. He's gonna drop way back and he's gonna slow up that bottom lane.
But look, Bryson Miller drops low. The outside doesn't have. It has a pretty
Oh,
big
it's
gap.
a huge gaggle in the back.
Look at this. Lyle and Bennett stuck together
20
like
and the
glue.
4. The 20 and the 4 are pretty much left to dry right now. Maybe not.
They'll have some
They've
help
been caught.
coming.
Big bump from the 20.
And
Good
look,
one.
look,
Oh, no.
Ooh,
Braden.
Oh, three
close.
wide.
your pick is in the top 10.
Watts going to the bottom. D-Dog out to dry.
Oh my God, it's Dylan Viola.
If he wins this race
Dog
after
and
you change
Kuhlman
your
are still
pick,
outside.
I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
laugh.
count.
That's if we
It
got
doesn't
cars
count
on the
if he
8 from
wins.
there.
I'm
Bryson
gonna laugh.
Miller, 5th. He's going to go for
Kuhlman
the
left
run on
to
the
dry
bottom. Look at
now.
this. Look at this.
Oh,
Whoa,
he-
he's gonna shut the door.
Shut the door on him.
Watts barely shuts that.
Slammed the door, fingers intact and everything. Coming off at
Colby
turn number
Brown
2.
still in 3rd.
Just a reminder, 47 laps, as the ticker still says -1, but
At the line of
We
the
owe a
2
lap
to
to the
go.
racetrack.
55.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna shuffle him out of line.
Look at there.
That was a class move by the 55.
And Viola's going to hang him out to dry, too.
yeah.
That was a
Wow.
classy move by the 55 right there.
Bennett's still weighing her options. We got car on the... Look at this. 42 trying to go on the apron. to
Here comes
pass
the
the
38.
Here comes Dylan Viola. He's 6th
He's there.
or 7th. Sorry.
Colby Brown.
Come on, Colby Brown.
Oh, look at these.
Wow,
He's
look at the
gonna try
block.
and
Oh,
block.
We got a mess.
Oh, wow, that's what Watts was.
2 laps to
Wow.
go,
He wasn't gonna help
guys.
him that entire time. He was never gonna help the 38.
No. Here comes the
You're
27.
happy. Oh, big bump.
The
Out for
22.
self.
The 4.
Huge move.
Big block.
Blocking outside, blocking inside.
Oh, does she want the inside? No, the 4's gonna get the
What?
inside. She blocks
Oh.
it.
Oh, bumper
Oh,
grab.
she got
Forced
shuffled
out.
out. She got
No.
shuffled.
No help at
Coming
all.
to the
Back
white
to the
flag.
27.
Off
White
of
flag
4.
this time.
I think Lyle might be a sitting duck here.
Oh, 4 might have it here. He's gonna have a huge push.
Oh, we almost got out of
Watch
shape
this.
there.
White flag in the
White
air.
flag in the
White
air.
flag this time.
Where does Lyle
Calling for
block?
Kyle
38.
Watts.
He blocks
Oh,
low.
31's got no
32,
help.
31
has
goes
no
bottom.
help.
No
He's
help.
gonna have to
The run
block
is too
both lanes.
strong.
Oh, he can't block
Run is
that.
too
He's
strong.
there.
Look
He's
at this.
there. Side
Bennett's
by
helping.
side.
Crystal Bennett to help.
Where does
down the
Crystal
back
go?
straightaway.
Did she just push her
Dylan
teammate?
Viola's there.
Will Viola.
Dylan.
Look at Dylan
William.
Viola.
84 has to take a push. 84 does. Oh, she tried.
She tried.
It was all over
She
it.
still got about a mile to go.
One more chance.
One more push. I think that push is going to come from the
Last
outside.
try's here. Does anything
that's
work?
not
They're gonna
get
run to
there.
the outside.
No,
We got
she's
a
just
run.
gonna push
Dragons,
her.
Dragons, don't mind that.
Drag
Get it
race.
to the outside. Not gonna stay.
Get it
Oh,
done.
they're gonna wreck
Give
across
it
the
to
line.
Kyle
Cole
Watts
Mather
and
flips.
Talladega.
Kyle Watts wins it.
You have got to
Oh,
be kidding me.
wrecking.
Huge crash after the line.
Wrecking
Giant-
big.
Crashes.
crashes at the line.
He wrecks with just over 10 laps to go, and he wins the race.
Wow.
Have you ever?
No,
yes,
I've
I've
never.
always.
Wow. I am just shocked.
Kyle Watts.
Do we
Oh,
have
weird.
to interview this guy?
I don't really want to. I think we
I
can
don't think
skip
we
him.
need to.
Yeah. I
I
think
don't
we-
think we need to.
We'll go to Crystal, you know. Go to second place. Dylan Viola ended up 9th. He did get turned in the tri-oval, unfortunately. We'll see if Kyle burns it down.
Hopefully not. He should just take it to the hauler. Get out of town.
What a crazy race.
He's trying to get out of Dodge as quick as he can.
Well, if that don't get your heart rate up, you need to leave.
Can't leave if you're dead. Can't get heart rate up.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a heart attack, let me know in the comments.
Don't know if you guys saw
84-1
Cole
before that
Mather.
race.
Here we go. We got to burn
He
out.
burns it down.
That push that the 84 gave Kyle through 1 and 2
Oh,
to
there-
get past the
yeah,
31.
that's right. Teammates. Yeah.
Hey,
That's,
our
a,
teammates,
that's
right.
LCE 1-2.
It's going to be big in the points versus DDS racing.
And Crystal hits the wall. We're going now.
We'll see if we can get an interview with one or two of them. But Kyle Watts, your winner. Crystal Bennett comes in a respectable second. We'll
We
be
came
right
into
back.
this race
Oh.
asking for chaos,
And we got it. I mean,
and we sure did.
we'll be
Kyle
right back.
Watts, your winner.
Sure. Welcome back, folks. Here with your race winner, Kyle Watts. Crazy race. What do you got to say, man?
I mean, dude, I'm the king, bro. Like,
Oh,
what do I even say?
word.
I mean, I got wrecked with 15 to go. I was down in 16th. Me and D-Dog, we made up like 10 spots on a restart or something. And then, I didn't mean to leave D-Dog out, but he kind of got shuffled out. But got up behind Crystal, and then Crystal got shuffled out, and then I was behind Lyle. And then I ended up being in front of Crystal, and then Lyle was by himself, so I was able to get him. That was perfect, dude.
So, are you the king, or is the 84 the king? Be honest. Be
I like
honest.
Crystal, but
This isn't an R race.
What,
not
Be
what,
60
what
minutes,
sounds
Brady.
better?
Oh, my
I
game
like
crashed again.
Crystal or
but,
King Kyle?
I think I'm the
What
king.
sounds
dude.
better?
King Kyle.
Exactly.
I know, dude.
See?
I'll get this
Just
guy
keep
outta
it
here.
like that.
Get
The
it,
point
let's get a
is,
bag
if
over
Crystal,
Austin's
the
head.
point is, if
Someone
Crystal
get a
wasn't
bag
there,
over
then it made it a
Austin's
lot
head.
harder to get around him.
No, that was a fun last half though.
I do
sure.
I do gotta ask you something though.
What is it?
What was I gonna ask?
He forgot.
Why are you so good?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I mean, dude,
oh
like
my
I'm the
God.
king. Like
Word.
you don't gotta keep
word.
asking for stuff, bro. Like.
You wake up in the morning and you piss excellence.
Like pisses royalty. Don't know how that works.
Hold on. He'll be the king if he races in Essex and beats Don LeProd.
Ooh,
Then he'll be the
Ooh.
king.
That's
Then
True
he'll
that.
be.
called
Hey,
out.
King Kyle Motorsports coming to Essex.
Hold
so-
on.
Uh-oh.
He'll be the king when he beats Don LeProd.
If you win the Southern 200, you'll be the king and $50 richer.
Now look at that. There we go.
Ooh.
Robbie.
That's
Ooh.
fire. Well, Kyle, congrats on the win.
Thank
I think
you
this
so
is your
much.
third this season.
Fourth, actually.
Fourth, sorry.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Domination. And Joshua Clements didn't make it today, so
Oh, Joshua Clements. Are we serious?
you're
This
going to
guy.
extend your points lead. Congrats again.
He don't give a
And,
shit.
Dude.
see you next week at, where is it, Atlanta? I believe?
I'll get this
Eh,
guy.
who
He didn't even
cares?
know
I'll
where the
win
next
Oh,
that.
race
I
is.
don't even know, man. I don't even know. Oh, Rockingham. Yep.
Oh, maybe not.
Short track mayhem. Well, maybe we'll see you there. Maybe won't. But
This
congrats
guy
on the
hates
win.
Rockingham.
Yeah. Best track on the schedule, actually. You know, whatever.
Preach.
Alright.
Preach.
Anyways,
Preach.
Thank you guys.
See you next week
Appreciate it.
and see you. And yes, you guys are just gonna get the choose cone camera because my game crashed and I don't have to. But anyways, we're gonna get the next person in here. Be right back. Back here with Lorenzo Idorovic. Punchik, sorry, forgot the last part. I don't know where you finished because my game crashed. If someone could look at that for me.
Oh, mine crashed too.
Oh, okay.
21st.
21st?
21st.
21st. Well, after that, how are you feeling? I know there was a lot that went on that race, a lot of wrecks, big wrecks. What's your takeaway from it?
The only positive I can take away is that I have alcohol in the fridge. I don't know.
Instead of happy drinking, you're sad drinking.
Sad. I really don't know how.
Just put on some 80s country or whatever and just enjoy that beer.
Yeah, Plastic
to help.
Beach by
That's-
Gorillas.
I prefer George Strait with my beer, but fair enough.
You
But
forget this guy's European.
yeah, it's currently 3:17 a.m.
Yeah, dude, man, get some sleep, dude.
now.
Oh,
But,
ain't nothing like a
yeah.
beer at 317.
Exactly.
What kind of beer? What are we drinking?
Some local brand that's big in the country, but not anywhere else.
Mm,
Well, if it's not from here, it's probably pretty good.
Probably.
sure.
I had
If
a
it's not
check.
from the U.S., it's probably pretty damn good.
I had a Czech beer yesterday, and it was pretty sweet. That's the only way I can put it. It's
Okay.
pretty sweet. But I had a
Um,
Chinese one like a week
is
ago,
it,
and it's good.
I'm gonna take like 3 stabs at it. There's 3. Well, there's one. Apparently, it says it's the most popular beer according to Google AI. Is it Oyusko?
Yes, is that one that I have right now.
There you go.
The beer wizard. This guy's got the beer radar going off.
I don't speak
But-
Croatian, so I hope I pronounced that halfway right. But
It was
speak beer,
close
though.
enough.
yeah,
But back to the race, to summarize in one word would not be well enough. To start, the force feedback I had was very, very weak this race for some reason. Like, I didn't mess around with any of my settings, but it was just weaker than usual. So it took a long time to get used to it during the race. I did have a bit of a scuffle with the 55 while trying to squeeze into the middle lane 3 wide. I did apologize to her, but still, I nearly ruined a race. And then when I got a bit used to it, after like a caution or two, I went up back up the field a bit and gained more confidence. So I thought, hell, I'll gun for some points. And then during one of the restarts, I had a black flag, and while I was typing in chat to have it cleared, I upshifted a bit too early, got a tap from my left rear, and got spun around. So went back down. That was the last restart. No, the second to last restart, sorry. So yeah, and then on the final lap, I had the 78 bagged right in front of me. I had no time at all to react, and I was 17th at that time, and both the 78 and me dropped back like 4 or 5 positions because everyone from behind who lost the draft managed to catch up with us. But I did feel bad for the 78, so I stopped in front of the finish line to let him back through because that wasn't on him at all, and like seeing him like essentially die in front of me was kind of I keep, so I let him through. He deserved the position more than I did, even though it brings no points, but still had a better race than I did probably. So yeah.
Well, that was a race of all time, honestly. I mean, chaotic start to finish, but good to see you out here. Appreciate you showing as always, and hopefully we'll see you next week at Rockingham. It'll be I think you were there in season 4. Maybe not. I can't remember season 4, but
I would check my spreadsheet with all my sim racing stats, but it got deleted for some reason. Thank you, Google Disk.
Yep, just checked it and you were, so you know what it was like last time, Video Chaos, so we'll see if it's like that next week as well. But regardless, hope to see you there, and yeah, I'll see you next week.
Thank you, and I hope to be there next week as well.
You go to the bathroom really bad, so I'm just gonna.
Wow, that was on the stream, by the way. So Scott.
You got noted for your bathroom trouble.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta go. It's serious. Okay, it's becoming a problem.
Okay.
I'll see you next week.
We got Colby Brown in the booth here. Last interview. I don't know where you finished because I told Lorenzo, my game crashed. So, where did you finish?
I think it's 5th, yeah, but I don't know. I'm not happy about that. I don't like that at all.
I actually have the replay or the export. 5th. Okay. Finished top 5. Solid. Solid race. You were out front pretty much that whole time. Actually, Austin had you as his pick, so he was rooting for you the whole time. But what are your takeaways from that race? Bad, good, everything in between?
I wish we would have got to be able to do a green flight pit stuff.
Definitely.
But I would have liked to see someone not go the 4 for once. that pissed me off so bad.
No, I feel that.
Everyone and their mother, like I was behind. I think I had him behind me, and I thought he was going to go with me to the top, and then he kind of shuffled me, and I somehow got back behind them. Then when they went to the outside of Lyle, there was like everyone and their mother was training the top there, and I couldn't get to anyone. I was stuck on the bottom, like 7 car lengths back of Lyle, so that sucked. And somehow finished 5th. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, I definitely agree with you on the pushing Kyle because I've seen a lot of people say Kyle wins a lot, and then things like that happen. He just gets pushed to a win pretty easily. But Lyle kind of didn't have much help there, and then once the 84 and 4 got around him, it was kind of a over from that point, kind of after turn 2. But regardless, good race from you. Austin, you got any questions?
No, not really.
You ran a pretty solid race. I mean, I didn't really see you cause a wreck or like be in any specific wrecks, so I can't.
Yeah, I was surprised. There's probably like 2 or 3 wrecks I should have been a part of,
Yeah.
but
Hey.
I somehow didn't get in them.
Right place, right time, and good avoidance.
Oh,
Yeah, you're in a solid race. I mean, I saw you top 5, top 10, top 5 whole time. Just those teammates were really what was getting it, because the 31 to 42 and the 4 and the 8 just hooking up the whole time. Really wasn't much for you to be able to do there, but that's
Yeah, I
plate
thought when
racing.
the 4 wrecked,
Yeah, I thought he was out of it.
we actually weren't gonna get a different winner.
Yeah.
But nope. Oh well.
Well, regardless, great race from you. And hope to see you next week at Rockingham. You had a short track. We see you
All right,
there.
thank you. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get a win here sometime.
I think you will. It's coming soon. You've shown speed recently. Wishing the best for you, but thanks for showing, and hope to see you next week, man.
All right, thank you.
That will do it for our interviews, folks. Appreciate you all staying through the stream if you did. That was a fun race. I mean, God, some of those wrecks are insane. And sorry my game kept crashing and ticker screwed up all that, but
It's all your fault.
yeah, it is. But that was still really fun to broadcast. It was chaotic, goodness gracious. But Kyle Watts with the win, Crystal Bennett second, and then Landon Lyle coming home third. So that is your top 3. Congrats to them. And Rockingham most likely won't be broadcasted, but we may be back for Atlanta race 10. Rockingham's 8. Batanga's definitely won't be streamed because I'll be racing that. Atlanta may be streamed. That is on the 20. Actually, not going to be on the 26th. We'll have to figure out what day that is. So, anyways, getting off topic. But again, appreciate y'all coming out. We'll see you on the next stream. Good night.